I welcome you all to today's class by Advanced English Language Academy. This is Yasin, your English language instructor. Today we will talk about another unique structure which will be for beginners. If beginners are learning English and they're trying to improve their fluency or they're trying to improve their English competency. So today's class is for them. It's a bit unique and a little different. Why I'm just practicing these tenses again and again? Because there is a reason. We learn tenses. Our teachers teach us tenses, and we think that we learned all the tenses. But unfortunately, we don't study them deeply. We don't go deep into them. And when we don't go deep into them, so that only becomes our information. The tenses don't become the part of our daily life. So actually, I am making my viewers, my students, practice tenses and understand their usage, so that they can bring tenses into their speaking. And once they bring tenses into their speaking, they'll have no problem speaking English, because when we speak English we use a tense. Some students say that they know all the tenses, but when they start speaking, so they can't. They don't know which tense to be used in which situation. For example, someone is going, someone came, so a person doesn't know that where should he use this tense, where should he use this tense. So I'm just going deep into these things. If you understand tenses well, and if you just understand their usage, so I guarantee that you can become a very good speaker of English. One thing more, I'm telling you that future is not a tense. For example, you say that future is also a tense. Whenever English people speak, they don't get out of the 5 to 6 tenses. Sometimes maybe we can say 8 tenses they use a lot. We have learned more tenses than them, because we know their names. English or native speakers may not know their names. We have gone deeper into tenses than native speakers. But what is the problem? The main problem is that we don't understand them conceptually, and when you don't understand tenses conceptually, so then it is of no use. Many times teachers meet me and they tell me, they ask me a question that they have been teaching tenses for that much time and students understand tenses. Why can't they speak English? So I tell them that actually they taught the tense. They didn't teach the usage of the tense. The problem is, it's very easy to learn a tense, but it's very difficult to pick up a tense when you are speaking. For example, I'm speaking, so I should select the tense accordingly. How will I select the tense accordingly? When I know tenses conceptually. So I am taking these classes so that you understand tenses with a little more detail, and you understand tenses conceptually. So when you speak English, so the tenses you are using, the tenses you need to use in your speaking, so you will be able to pick the proper tense. You will be able to choose the proper tense, appropriate tense according to time. So that's what I'm trying to do. And let's talk about going to plus verb. That's today's topic. It was a little bit I was making the background for my class, that I've been teaching tenses for a long time from my channel. So what's the need? And I'm coming with different techniques. So why I do this? This should be the question. So I just wanted to explain what I had been trying to do. So going to plus verb. Normally we say I'm going to. So people just when going to is used, so people just think that it is an in progress action. It is present continuous or present progressive tense, but it is not so. For example, let's take this example. I'm going to sleep. Going to plus verb. So when you use a verb after going to, now this going to is not in progress action. Now it is not a verb. A verb means that it doesn't show us the action in this sentence. It becomes maybe intention. Maybe, for example, if someone is very sick and you say he's gonna die, so that becomes your opinion. So going to can become your opinion, it can become your intention, but going to will indicate near future when a verb is used after it. For example, I am going to sleep. So sleep is a verb. So when sleep is used after going to, a verb is used after going to, you should realize that this tense indicates near future. Near future means that I'm not talking about something very, it's very late. For example, I'm not talking about something that will start 2 years later, 1 month later. No, I'm talking about near future. Near future means, for example, someone is standing like this, okay? He's standing and we know that he's standing on the riverside, and he has he's just wearing shorts, and we just look at his body. So we say he's going to jump. He's going to jump. We think that we realize, we know that the person is ready to jump. So it's near future. Okay. Now, for example, I start yawning. Okay, like this. For example, I start yawning and I'm sitting with my friends. So we say I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep. So it's near future. When after going to, there is a verb, so it indicates near future. Again, I say near future. We are going to take the class. Now this going to also shows future. It doesn't show us that it's an in progress action. Why? Because verb has been used after going to. You just see, we are going to take the class. So take is a verb, so it means that this going to is not action. The main verb will be tag, okay? So going to plus tag. It's also near future because you just see that a verb has been used after going to. For example, all of the students have come and I just enter the class and I say we're gonna take the class, or we're going to take the class. So this going to shows my intention or maybe possibility. But when after going to a noun is used, for example, you see I have mentioned this structure as well. So then it is in progress action. Then it is present continuous tense or present progressive tense. For example, I am going to market. So in these examples, you saw that after going to, we use verb. We have used verbs. So when verbs are used after going to, so the sentence is future, and this going to is not in progress action. But when we use noun, for example, I'm going to market. So market is a noun. So then it is the typical continuous tense, okay? Like present continuous tense or present progressive tense. He is going to the playground. So playground is also a place. For example, he is going to playground. So playground is also a place, you know that. So it's a noun, okay? So when a noun is used, so then it is a present progressive or present continuous tense. But when verb is used after going to, so it will be near future. Just a short summary. When after going to verb is used, or we use verb, it shows near future. And when after going to, we use a noun, so then it is present continuous or present progressive tense, which shows our ongoing action. Thanks a lot. That's what we had here today. So just again, I would request that if you liked our video, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive more videos from Advanced English Language Academy. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.